Hello, welcome beautiful souls. Welcome back to Hope to Have a Daily. Today's reading is a timeless pick a card reading about twin flame messages. Whether you're on separation, no contact, or just feeling confused about your journey, your higher self guided you here for a reason. I've placed 3 card groups in front of you. Take a deep breath, quieten your mind, and allow your intuition to guide you to the one with the messages for you today. You can pause the video and just take a moment, really open up your third eye, open up your heart. We've got number 1, number 2, and number 3. There's no rush. When you're ready, choose your pile, the one that pulls you the most. The timestamps are down below, as always. If you feel drawn to more than one, trust that. Your soul knows what you need. So let's get on with today's readings. Private readings are always available. Welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Messages from your twin flame about your twin flame journey, what you need to know today. I'm going to start with pulling some charms. These are just to give you extra messages for you that make sense to you. Little messages from your angel guides. So we have a little cactus. This one doesn't have any pricks on it. We have a broken heart, and we have an axe, feeling like someone's heart has been shattered. So the cards that we have, and then we'll do the connection spread in a moment. We have courtship, a reunion. We will always come back to each other. I miss you. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. For the timing, divine timing is at play. And then the zodiacs, we have Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, and Virgo. So let's do a connection spread between you both. What else do you need to know about these twin flame messages from your person? Can you both recover from the pain that you've both been in, caused by their actions with the axe, isn't it? It feels like the situation is softening. It feels like time is healing, or time is fading out the trauma. So if you claim this, let me know. Private readings are always available. Let's split the deck into 4. Down this side is you. And then down this side is them. And then down the middle is the connecting energy. They're coming back in with an apology, and they're really hoping that you're going to take it. And they're really hoping that this is going to shift everything forward for the both of you. But it's been a hard and difficult journey. So with the King of Pentacles in the recent past for you being reversed, in the middle of you both is the King of Cups reversed. Both these cards are kind of about emotional insensitivity. But the problem is they had the Knight of Cups. So they feel that they were doing everything that they should be doing. They feel that they were open to everything. But with the King of Pentacles reversed, we can tell them how we're feeling and what we need from them, and they don't always get it. And it feels like this person dismissing the things that you were saying. They were dismissing the impact their behaviour was having on you. The King of Cups reversed, whenever I look at them, I think whatever they're saying, they mean something different. And this is the recent past for the both of you. And it feels like their actions and their words just weren't matching. And there was something not very secure in this relationship at that point for you, in this twin flame journey. So At the moment, you've got the Five of Wands reversed. If they come back in incorrect, you're going to give it to them. It feels like arguments. It feels like you're ready. You're ready to tell them. You're ready to tell them off. You're ready to say, hey, you come in and you were giving me all of this, but you made me feel like this. And it's this hot and cold energy. We've got the Three of Swords reversed in the middle of you both. So that heartache is a shared pain. But they're hiding in the dark at the moment with the moon. They've got big, huge feelings, but they're hiding. They're ghosting. They're going to come back in with an apology, though. Here's the Justice card, the truth and the integrity, the information that you need from them. And it feels like them laying it all on the table. And it feels like at that point, you're saying you can't let me down again. I don't want you to let me down again. With the Page of Swords, I don't want anything else happening to let me down. It's this feeling of one more chance. One more chance. And if you feel that they're hiding from you, or if you feel that they're not giving the security and the reassurance that you need, that this is their last chance with you. In the middle of you both, though, the universe is like, well, we've got the sun, which is about happiness, which is about all of the good things, eventually getting there. But they have to come in correct. They have to come in and give you the apology in the correct way. They can't just wash over it. So let's pull 3 cards for extra clarification on your twin flame journey. I feel like bash them in the head with the axe, innit? Not that I'm not... I watch too much true crime. We don't do that. That gets blood splatter everywhere. But they need to start listening to you. And with that Page of Swords there, it's your opportunity to say, this is what you need to do different. And they need to listen this time. They can't just dismiss how you're feeling. And it feels like them going ghost really has given them the chance to really think about everything. So we just want some clarification. The Ten of Swords, the Sun reversed again. Yeah. It's letting go of all the pain from the past, letting go from all of the confusion. You can't keep holding on to this because the both of you are in pain at the moment. But the both of you also know you're going to end up together. This is eventually getting there, but then we've got the Wheel of Fortune as well, which is showing that this connection is moving into a new era. And it's coming from them holding their hands up and saying, hey, I did something wrong. I ghosted you. I didn't treat you properly. I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry. And it feels like them showing real remorse and them showing that they don't want to hurt anymore. They don't want to hurt you anymore. And they want to get back to dating, and they want to get back to enjoying you, and they want to get back to a softening energy, but they're expecting you to be a prickly cactus. They're expecting you to not let them in. That's what they're expecting. And they're going to have to slowly earn that trust, because they can't just come in and say all the right things and then go ghost again. So there's a reunion here for the both of you. And it feels like moving into a much more solid period for this connection. Going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection, so aim to take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today we're looking at messages from your twin flame about your twin flame journey. I'm going to start by pulling some charms. This is just little messages for you from the universe, letting you know that you're being protected and loved and adored. So we have a laptop, lots of internet activity between the both of you, messages, all of the things. We have a penguin, bananas. So these will have a deep and personal meaning for you. And then we have a little bit of magic from a flower fairy, Tinkerbell. So what are your twin flame messages for today? A gift. Okay. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. That explains the laptop, doesn't it? That's like, okay, that makes sense. Lots of communication, lots of ways of keeping in touch. And then I'm like, well, back in the day, you'd have just had to write letters to each other. But you are the couple that would have written pages and pages of letters to each other every single day. Are you thinking about me? You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. The timing on this, just around the corner. Now let's have a look at the zodiacs. We have Libra, Sagittarius. This can be yours or theirs, sun, moon or rising. We have Leo. And then we have Gemini. So let's do a connection spread between the both of you. And I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling, what you need to know about your twin flame connection. Feels lovely. Are you going to be able to manage to close the distance and be under the same roof? Is it long distance because you both live a long way away, or is it because one of you works away? Or is it work, like one of you's going to have to get work closer? Anyway, I'm waffling. If you claim this reading, let me know. Private readings are always available. And on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk, I have a pull a card page where you can pull a card and read the meaning. I'm going to split the deck into 4. Let's have a look. Down this side is you. Yeah, there's lots of journeys here. Down this side is them. They're not happy with how far away you are from each other. They miss you amazing amount. Yeah, the distance is going to be closing, and it feels like they're making the effort to make it happen, them taking the burden of it and you opening up and going, okay, I'm ready for it. So in a recent past, you've had the 6 of Swords, which is the journey that's here. It feels like traveling back and forth, but then there's also a feeling of with the 5 of Pentacles for them and the Page of Swords in the middle of you both, it feels like maybe in a recent past or a bit further back, there was a point when you were both meant to be seeing each other and it got cancelled. There was a change of date, there was a change of tickets. It hit this person really hard. They may not have communicated with you how disappointed that they were that they didn't get to see you. And it feels like it was a moment for you of, I don't know if I can do this anymore. You know, because you just want to spend time together. But with the Page of Swords and the right way up, it's a genuine change of date. It's a genuine thing that happened that stopped you from seeing one another. The Lover's card for you at the moment speaks volumes. They've got the 7 of Swords. They're making some manoeuvres behind the scenes. Now, the 7 of Swords for me is a pension pot for the future card. It's a strategy card. It's what do I need to do today that my future self's going to thank me for. And because the separation, the distance between the both of you has been hitting them very hard. And I think it's the penguins. The emperor penguin is the one that raises the children and they mate for life, I think. Correct me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong. But this person, they don't want to be living in misery anymore. They want to be under the same roof of you and they want to make it happen. The 4 of Cups in the middle of you both, neither of you are like in this situation, but it feels like they've won you back around again with the Lover's card. It feels like, on the whole, you're in a good place at the moment, but it can't stay where it is. It needs to progress. Now, with the 10 of Wands reversed, for them, they're going to take on the burden of closing the gap between the both of you. You're open to it and you're ready for it. And then the Chariot, which is the movement. It's the universe bringing 2 people together. Let's just pull some cards for extra clarity that we need to know. But yeah, this is your clarification that you're both moving in the same direction. They're making manoeuvres behind the scenes, whatever it is that they need to do, apply for jobs, sort money out, make the logistics happen. And it's not moving fast enough, but you're both still very much connected. You're both still very much in love. And there's so much here. And it feels like with the gift card right at the beginning, they're going to surprise you with a trip or a move. They're going to, whatever they're planning behind the scenes at the moment, they're going to surprise you with it. It's not going to be a surprise now, so you're going to have to act surprised, you know. So let's have a look. 3 clarifications. We've got the 6 of Pentacles reversed, the King of Cups reversed, and then the 6 of Swords, both of you moving forward together. The 6 of Pentacles reversed is the hold up of the money. It's waiting for the money to come, and it's waiting for the material things to fall into place so that both of you can make it happen. The King of Cups reversed, they've not been telling you everything. And you know that they've been keeping something from you, but you also know it's a good thing. I don't feel a lack of trust here. I feel that you both really do trust each other. And it's almost like someone, I don't think they're arranging a surprise party, but it's like when 2 people love each other and one of them's arranging a surprise party and the other one twigs, they then play along with it because they know that the other person's just put all their heart and soul into it and they don't want to make them feel disappointed. You know that you're going to be seeing your person soon. You know that they're making it happen. But that King of Cups reverse, they're trying not to tell you. But you know. And the universe is on your side in this connection because you're both meant to be together. So that's what I have for you. If you claim this reading, let me know. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so it ain't to take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to your twin flame messages, what you need to know. I'm going to start by pulling some charms. This is just a little extra message from the universe for you. A little bit of clarification. Okay, so let's have a look. We have... I'm trying to get it in my hand. We have the letter Y. It's like why. Feels more of the word than the letter. We have a dragonfly, which is all about resilience. We have a warhammer about the Vikings and Norse mythology. And then we have money bag, some money coming in. So what are the message from your twin flame today? The main male. It explains the warhammer. A soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Absolutely. I want to hold you in my arms. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before. I can't get enough. Feels like one of you is going to come into some money. In a few days, there's going to be something very special happening. Now let's go with the zodiac. This can be sun, moon, or rising of you or your person. Taurus, very grounded energy. Scorpio, deep and passionate. Cancer, hiding in their shell a little bit. And then we have Aquarius. So let's do a connection spread between the both of you. What do you need to know about this connection moving forwards? I'm going to look at the recent, past, present and moving forward. If you claim this reading, let me know. Private readings are always available. And on my website, I have a pull a card page. If you go to hopetarot-daily.co.uk, find the pull a card page. It will generate a tarot card for you. Then you scroll down the bottom and read the meaning. I'm going to split the deck into 4. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. And then down the middle is the connecting energy. You're feeling really let down and shut out by this situation at the moment. It feels like you know that this is a soul connection and you know that they have big feelings for you, but there's something here you're feeling shut out from. And I don't know if it's you being scared to really open up to this or if something else has gone on that's made you feel disappointed with this person. So let's talk through it. We have the 3 of Cups reversed in the recent past for you. They have the Knave of Wands reversed. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Wands reversed in the middle of you both. There was a point in the recent past where they put their social life above you, or they were meant to be with you, by your side, or communicating with you, and they didn't really tell you. I don't think that they stood you up, but you were wondering where they were. And it was at a time when you normally communicate. With the Knave of Wands reversed, they didn't really think about the impact that that would have on you. And it feels like you may have even seen on someone's Snapchat or someone's social media that they were out with their friends. Because that Three of Cups reversed is a selfishness. It's socializing. And you feeling excluded from that. And then there's this feeling of, well, why didn't they tell me? Now, the thing with them is they went and socialized with their friends. They didn't even think about it. They didn't think about how it would affect you. But it feels like you've moved into a place of, can I really trust this person? Can I really trust them? Because there may have been someone in the past who used to go out quite a lot and they were cheating, and you caught them cheating and their friends were covering for them. And it doesn't feel like that's this person. It feels like something in your past. So this has triggered something for you of, I want to believe them, but I want them to consider me. You need to have your voice in this, because it feels like, because you're caught up in all these emotions and fear, you're not being able to communicate in the way that you need to communicate. And it feels like trying to explain to them, the issue isn't them going out, it's that they didn't tell you and that they excluded you. And that's the problem. I have a feeling they're going to be introducing you to their friends really soon, or there's going to be a social event that you go to with them. But then I have a feeling you already know their friends in a way anyway. But it was a moment that it's really triggered something in you. And I think at the moment they're coming to that awareness. They've got the Six of Coins at the moment, which they're open to talking about it. When you both have in the next few days a real time to communicate, don't shut down, don't bite your tongue, and try and communicate in the most clear way. Explain how it made you feel. Explain that it's not that you don't trust them, it's because you have trust issues and you want to work through it and you want to get through it, and you don't want to hear anything bad and you don't want anything bad to happen, and you know underneath it all that they think you're amazing. It was a moment where they just weren't thinking. They just weren't thinking. I don't think they realised it would make you feel like this, and they need to be a bit more accountable, but you need to give them the chance to be. Because if they do it again and they do it again and they do it again and they do it again, there's a point where you have to go, okay, I've tried telling them and they're still doing it. And it's at that point they're disrespecting you. But if you tell them a couple of times and they're working through it and they're improving it and they're working on it, that's progress and that's respect for you, and that's them taking this connection seriously. But as I said, you've got the Five of Coins at the moment, which is just feeling in this place of fear, feeling in, I could be on the road to everything, but at the moment I feel I have nothing. In the middle of you both is the Knave of Swords reversed. They're gutted that they let you down. They really are. And there is a feeling of feeling let down. They didn't realise how it would make you feel. So moving forward, you have the Four of Swords, so it feels like you need to open up and have your say. Once you've had your say, just step back, let them think about it. The Four of Swords is moving into a place of acceptance, accepting where you are in the world at the moment, and then coming out when you're ready again. And it feels like a place of peace. So whatever you say to them over the next few days, when you have that moment to communicate with them very honestly, just take a step back and breathe. Say, okay, I've cleansed my soul. I'll see what they do now. In the near future, they've got the Queen of Wands reversed. And then you've got the Two of Swords in the middle of you both, which is choices and decisions and communication. When you pull back, because you're going to go quiet, they're going to feel that. They're going to be wondering where you are and what you're doing. With that Queen of Wands reversed, it's going to make them chase you a bit. But you also have they also have to make sure that none of their friends interfere in this connection because of past issues you've had with other people. There may be a friend that wants to stick up for them. And I think that would be the worst possible thing that could happen, because there's something for you of there were friends covering for an ex of yours in the past. So the last thing you need to hear is from anyone else. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards, because can the both of you get through this? Can they prove to you that they can chase you a bit, that they're going to include you a bit, that it's not going to happen again? Feels like them coming into the Four of Swords with you, to be honest. But you've got to let them in. Got to give them a chance. If you decide to give them a chance, you need to open up a bit. And again, hold them accountable for the way that they behave. If they do it again, don't put up with it. But give them the chance. Give them a chance. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands reversed and the Six of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the love that's here. And it's a pure, innocent, lovely feeling. The Six of Cups is wanting to make memories together, but don't let your past and their past as well ruin things. They may have a little bit of a bad reputation among their friends, but that's because they've never met the one before, and they need to realise now that they're not in the same situation as what they were before they met you. They're not free and single anymore, and it's not that they're out behaving like that they are, but they need to make changes in their life to let you in as much as you need to let them in. Now the Six of Wands reversed is getting there eventually. It's like having to put a bit of effort in. The both of you moving forward together. There's lots of rewards here. There's lots of really good things here for you both, but you need to both get on the same page. And that involves speaking your truth about how this all made you feel, but also being open to listening to their response to that. And it feels like their response to that is, oh my goodness, I didn't know that you felt like that. I don't want to make you feel like that. And then it feels like changes. You could have a very long and happy life together once you've both had a very honest conversation. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so angels take you away. And thank you so much for being here with me today.